Hey guys, how's it going? ItZMuRdA here with a current events episode. It's Tuesday. What am I doing on a Tuesday? I didn't get a video out to you guys yesterday, and just been really busy with work lately, and I apologize again that current events have pretty much been the norm for content on YouTube. I realize that it's not that compelling to stare at my browser while I speak to you, but that's the idea of these videos. Ideally, there's something you just listen to. If you want to watch them, great. But they're the news. They're the MMO champion in video form or in audio form if you're just listening to it of PlanetSide 2. So that's what I aim to do. They're quick and easy for me, and hopefully helpful to you guys. And as things calm down a little bit, I get some more free time, I'll try to get some more highlight videos out, some more in-depth videos out. But in the meantime, that's what the stream's there for. So make sure you head on over to ItZMuRdA.com and check out the stream, because there's the live gameplay there. There's the live commentary every single day. So that's where that is, and this is why this is kind of the alternative on YouTube for the time being, the supplementary addition to that already existing package on the stream. So anyway, that being said, we're going this is like the fourth current events in a row, so I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. There is useful information. I want to make sure that I'm sharing it with you guys. So first off, this will probably be a pretty short one if I don't sit here and talk about how current events works for the entire video. If you didn't hear already, there is essentially a Station Cash promo, but it's one of those $5 off if you buy at GameStop. It's running for a good 3 weeks from November 4th, so yesterday, through November 24th. So you can go into GameStop. I just did it today. You can, buy one of these cards that come with the NS11 Platinum if you want as a bonus, and it rings up at $10 instead of $15. So you can do that as a means of getting some discounted Station Cash, or if, like me, you hope and pray that there will be future triple Station Cash, if not double Station Cash days, you can buy these things now at a very good price and then redeem them when they're doubled or tripled up. When we did the math last year, when they ran a promotion like this at GameStop, it became the most efficient way to legitimately get Station Cash, to buy these $15 cards at $10 from GameStop and then redeem them on a triple Station Cash day. It was more efficient than buying the Walmart bonus or anything else. It was the pinnacle of efficiency in dollars to Station Cash ratio, as long as you held them until some sort of a promotion day. So keep that in mind. It is good to invest in a few, but just in case, God forbid, it's probably not worth saying God forbid, but just in case they never do promo Station Cash again, and it's always like $5 off or 40% off new purchases, and not to the point where you can redeem existing ones for a considerable bonus. You don't want to necessarily invest tons and tons of money in these types of things, just in case that doesn't happen and they're shifting to a different sort of business plan for their Station Cash. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully for the anniversary, or for which is coming up in 15 days on November 20th, by the way, or for Black Friday, which is happening shortly after that, or Christmas or New Year's. Hopefully one or more of these days we're going to see a triple Station Cash, and hopefully multiple of these days we'll at least see a double Station Cash, so that we can redeem and not redeem the pile of cards that we've accumulated, and other such things like that. I really hope that that's the case. This will run through the anniversary, but not through Black Friday, so it's possible. We'll see, but just a heads up to any of you guys. While supplies last, right? Yeah. In addition to that, there is lots of work being made on the optimization front, and there is a new patch yet again on the PTS as of now, as of recent, and they're going to do their nightly playtest at 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 p.m. Eastern again tonight, about 2 hours from the recording of this video. And I recommend you guys jump in there if you haven't. We've had probably at least 100 people participating each night. It's a decent sized fight for all of the empires. There's a ton of devs there to fill in gaps and to give you invulnerable sunders and respawn sunders and so on and so forth. And they actually make the battles pretty fun for at least the hour or so of the playtest, if not longer. And there is a new PTS patch up. As far as I know, they're still shooting to get this out this week, ideally tomorrow. So there's big incentive to get on there, help them test it out, and if it looks good to go, they'll ship it. I don't know that that's going to happen for certain. I'm of course not privy to that information, but as far as I know, that's still the plan. And if not, then hopefully still soon. So definitely helpful if you guys patch up your test server and jump in for the test tonight. I will certainly be there myself. Another thing that I want to mention, which I thought was awesome, if you guys were tuning into the stream last night, you'll know one of the classic examples of how terrific SOE is with their interaction with the community and caring about our feedback and working with us unlike any game or game company I've ever seen before. Ryan Elam, tech director on PlanetSide, big deal, CodeForge, as you might know him from all of his optimization posts. He wanted to give me a phone call, talk to me on the phone for about 20 minutes last night while I was streaming, and it was pretty awesome. One, that I'm just sitting here talking to Ryan Elam about optimization in the comfort of my own home. He's over in San Diego doing his thing, and we're working together to try to optimize PlanetSide for you guys and to fix specifically the hitching that I was having and that a lot of other people were having, that they were trying to identify the cause of and how to fix it. So not only was that just a cool experience, but you don't get that with anything. Like, I spent over 20,000 hours playing World of Warcraft. I've spent countless hours and days and years in other games, and you don't reach that with a company like Blizzard, as awesome as they are, or other such companies. Especially AAA titles, the larger they get, the more distant they are. And SOE and the PlanetSide team especially has always been so in touch with the community, and this actually isn't the first time that I've spoken to somebody from SOE on the phone when they were honestly just invested in selflessly helping me out or helping the community out in some fashion or another. So really awesome. Shout out to SOE and Ryan Elam and everybody else over there for their hard work and their dedication in trying to make things as best as they possibly can through whatever means they have available to them. So hopefully we can help get this out there. If you know anything about the hitching, that is the screen freezing for a second or more or so while your client updates essentially on the test server. I'm sure some of you are experiencing it like I am. If you've been able to reproduce it in any fashion, let us know. If it's still happening after the patch tonight, let us know, and I will try to pass that info along and yeah, see if we can get it fixed and have this patch live as soon as possible. Another thing to note with the patch is, thank you Arctorn, the max icon. So if you don't know, PlanetSide 1, there were separate max icons on the minimap, and hopefully Arctorn's not trolling me about this because it is now on the video and I had no time to verify it. So this is Arctorn's fault if this doesn't actually happen. But anyway, PlanetSide 1, there were max icons on the minimap. They were simply brackets, like the bracket on your keyboard, as opposed to the dots, that, if you will. And it was awesome because you always knew if a max was around the corner, if they were spotted or whatever. So often in PlanetSide, I don't run with things equipped to take out maxes. I'm either playing infill or I'm playing light assault or medic without C4. Or something along those lines. I'm playing an AI max and I don't want to run into a scat max or another AV max. And it would be really helpful, especially with lacking audio cues, to know that that was going to be a max, since they do have that shock factor. You turn the corner and oftentimes you can't even get away because you assumed that they were not a max and you thought you had to jump on them, but then they turned out to be a max. So this was a feature they had in PlanetSide 1. I really didn't understand why it wasn't there to begin with. It's something I've been looking for, asking for, vying for a while. Every dev I've spoken to liked the idea and wanted to do it, and it looks like they finally are. So that's pretty awesome, and I'm happy to see that. Hopefully it'll be included in this patch when it hits live tomorrow or as soon as it possibly can. I will do some thorough patch notes overview like I usually do. I'm itching to do those. I haven't done one in a long time. When the patch hits, so if it hits tomorrow, expect that tomorrow as a follow-up video, or as soon as it possibly can be done. Outside of PlanetSide, just real briefly, if you guys don't know about Humble Bundle, it is an awesome website, humblebundle.com. They do weekly bundles as well as other bundles, maybe once or twice a month, that support charity, give you 350 Steam games like me if you buy every one that they offer and you're crazy. And you get to pay what you want, essentially, for awesome games, usually semi-old games, but still pretty awesome games. They often will come with complete Steam codes, soundtracks, other such things, and like if you pay $1 or more, you get the Steam code. So right now, if you paid $1, you'd get these 4 games over here. Pretty good games, not bullcrap titles. Definitely major titles. And if you paid more than the average, which is currently $4.51, you'd get these two games in addition to these on there. So you can pay $4.52, get all of these games right now, and oftentimes they will add onto the package during the duration of the bundle, like it has almost 2 weeks left on it. And then you'll also, if you had already bought it, will get those games added on if you paid more than the average. So check it out if you didn't know about it. They run these really often. You can sign up to be sent an email every time they do. And lots of times, even if I don't particularly care about the specific games, I'll just throw in a relatively small number in there. $5-10. Sometimes they've even put $1 in there if I was just completely uninterested, just to help out, just to get them another sale and to get me some extra Steam codes. So it's really awesome. They're now integrated with Steam. Some people like it, some people don't. I won't get into that, but it's really, really simple to get more games onto your Steam account, and also to support charity, support the developers and all of that. So check it out if you haven't. And that's my little plug for them. I'm saying that because this WB Games bundle just started a couple hours ago, and I said, hey, why not? I'll include it in case somebody doesn't know about it. In addition to that, there's BlizzCon this weekend. I know it doesn't have anything to do with SV. I'm not going to, spend too much time on it, but it is an important convention and event in, in gaming. BlizzCon, if you don't know, is Blizzard's convention like SOE Live. It is a really, really large event, huge venue that sells out, whatever, like 40,000 tickets in minutes, and they're having Blink-182 this year for whatever that's worth. November 8 and 9, so it's in a couple days. This Friday and Saturday, I guess that is. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Or Saturday and Sunday, I have no idea. Anyway, I have the virtual ticket since I'm obviously not going out to California for it, like I often do when I can't actually make it out to the convention itself. I will be watching it. I'll probably still be streaming, but I'll be watching it on my other monitor, so just a heads up for that. You can still buy a virtual ticket if you want to tune in. If you do play any of the Blizzard games, you get like free goodie bag stuff if you do buy the virtual ticket, so on and so forth. Maggie's going. It's usually a lot of fun. It's usually very crowded if you do actually go, but it's a pretty awesome event nonetheless. I thought it was worth mentioning, especially we'll probably hear some news about the Diablo expansion, about Hearthstone, about perhaps the next WoW expansion, and other such things. The Heroes of the Storm, if you will, the Blizzard All-Stars, Blizzard Dota rename. So if you're interested in any of that, be sure to tune in, or at least check out some of the posts. Like MMOChampion.com will be covering all of it. The minute that it comes out, it'll be posted on that website if you're even just looking for information in text. So that's that as far as that goes. Call of Duty Ghosts came out today, if you were curious. I don't currently plan on playing it. What I usually do is pick up the Call of Duty titles maybe for Christmas or something like that as an easy gift. If somebody wants to give me something after the fact, I play through the single player. I play maybe a couple hours at most of the multiplayer, realize that I'm still uninterested in the multiplayer of the game, although the single players are usually pretty enjoyable. And then I put it down until next year, and I do it all over again. So if you're interested in Call of Duty Ghosts, great, it's out, enjoy it. Let me know what you think about it, how it compares, if at all different from the previous releases. They're on like their 87th Call of Duty title now, and yeah, I might be playing it at some point later on, but not a priority for me right now. That's PlanetSide, and then a secondary is Battlefield 4. So you guys, thank you for the support. Have a good week. Hopefully we'll see you with a patch and patch notes tomorrow. I will be streaming as usual every day over at ItZMuRdA.com or twitch.tv/ItZMuRdA_TV, so I hope to see you guys there. I really do appreciate the support. Anything helps me out. If you've enjoyed yourself, if if I've helped you out, a follow there and a subscribe here, any of that, thumbs up, really, really good. Thank you guys so much for the support. So you all have a good one, and I will see you over there. Take care.